Hello guys, we found a site called Unlikely Smash Bros. Characters for Smash Bros. Wiki. Yep, so these are characters that are unlikely to be in Smash, and there's some pretty popular requested characters. We'll be going over like the joke characters first, so obviously let's go down here. The characters that we all know not be in Smash Bros. Well, Goku. If he isn't, he's in here. Goku isn't here, but yeah, Shrek is one of them characters that a bunch of, weirdos want in Smash Bros. Yep. And here is the reasons they go for why Shrek is not unlikely. Why Shrek is not could be in Smash Bros. First, to get the Alpha out of the room, he's a movie character that's started out as a book character, which means he won't be in the game. Multiple times before, he would actually look very out of place. There hasn't been a Shrek movie since 2010. Shrek is also popularly known for meme sipping, and would be this admirable, obnoxious, unfunny memes for infamous ironic fandom. And now Shrek belongs to Universal Studios, who themselves notoriously filing a stupid lawsuit against Nintendo and against over Donkey Kong. Even though now I think Nintendo, is it Universal that's partnering Nintendo? I think it's Universal, or they're adding Nintendo Land to the park in Florida. I think they're the ones that are adding Nintendo to the park. So I think the relationship has at least gotten a tiny bit better over the years. Or now Nintendo is having Universal. It's gonna be at like the Universal Park instead of Disney. That's the only thing going for. As stated, he does have a moveset potential from the games, at least. So from the Shrek games, at least he has some moveset potential. Was the only redeeming quality. And the fans' excuses they use for Shrek's inclusion is that he debuted as a book character. Shrek is on Nintendo characters. Yep, that is the debut they use, the excuse for every character in Smash, basically. Okay? And yep, that is the first unlikely character on the site. This is a whole wiki dedicated to unlikely Smash Bros. Characters. And yeah. And yeah, next character is Soldier from Call of Duty. Yeah, this is a meme character, basically, because we all know this won't be a character ever in Smash Bros. Because Call of Duty is a game that is... I know Call of Duty used to be like the most popular game in the world, but Call of Duty we all knew will never be in Smash Bros. You know, the creators of Call of Duty don't want anything to do with Nintendo. They won't even put their games on Nintendo consoles, for crying out loud, anymore. And yeah, Call of Duty in terms of Smash Bros. Is not happening at all. I know Call of Duty used to be the most popular game franchise in the world, but yeah, Call of Duty will never appear in Super Smash Bros. Okay, Activision Infinity Ward thought that the games in Treyarch have not been giving much support to Nintendo. He's incredibly one-dimensional. He would look very out of place, only showing his arms, weapons as a first-person shooters. Call of Duty is unpopular as a brand. That's actually a bit false, because some Call of Duty games have actually sold quite well, but again, Call of Duty doesn't really give much support to Nintendo as a franchise. There isn't Call of Duty games. You don't get the yearly releases of Call of Duty on, the Switch, which is surprising considering how the Switch has outsold the Xbox One. So you would think that they would want to put Call of Duty on the Switch to sell more copies of Call of Duty. But again, this is the logic that, Activision, all games have to have good Switch has to have good graphics, okay? Games have to have super ultra realistic graphics, even though they support the Wii as a console. But they didn't support the Switch. They stopped supporting Nintendo around the Wii U era, and Nintendo's really trying to get back these people, okay? And yep, it is also not to be confused with the Soldier from TF2. Touring down would probably never work because he's just a boring generic soldier. His games are unsuitable for kids due to blood, even though kids play him. Funny thing, he is also a generic soldier. Also, this game will be a huge example of being repetitive in first-person shooter genre. Speaking of this, the bar for Call of Duty games has a negative reception ahead due to being repetitive. And the excuse is that, but these characters are all one-dimensional, but they made them because of Nintendo characters. For a sense, the soldier will look very out of place. Yep, this is the Call of Duty character. Okay, yeah, Blizzard character and the Activision thing, but Call of Duty not happening ever in Super Smash Bros. Okay. So now, okay, now I'll actually get over this because I was going over I was trying to fix the code. I fixed the code for the DS console. Yep, the next character, he's not on this one here. Yeah, the next character is Goku. Okay. Yeah, we all know Goku. Yeah, Goku. Yeah, while he's definitely unlikely as a non-video game character, Goku was not able to join Smash at all due to the rules that only video game characters in Smash. And until Sakurai said it around March, people would say, I assume it's just a fan-made rule that there was no actual rule, but Sakurai finally said in March that no, Smash Bros. Is only for game characters. Most of his moves would be overpowered. Goku would feel out of place for Smash Bros. And Smash Dragon Ball Evolution is a commercial and critical failure they had. Yep. He would have a potential moveset, however, would make him not likely whatsoever. At least he's playable in Smash Fast 2 and Smash Bros. Crusades. And here's the excuses fans use. Dragon Ball is its iconic franchise and drawn by Akira Toriyama. And also he's on Nintendo consoles as well. Let's not forget that one. Okay, the two reasons why it's licensing. Goku is a very difficult character with licensing on here. The next character on the list is Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club. Yep, Monica. So here, Monica fans, why she's unlikely. Her game never made it on a Nintendo console, even though her game looks Japanese. Dance video is extremely obscure in Japan. Due to controversy around the game, it might get some backlash from UK people. Her game was not made for kids, and there's nothing interesting about her as a playable character. The same server is not represented yet. Just because of that doesn't mean he can join in. His game is popular, not a valid argument. So, yep, Monica will never be in Smash Bros. And now let's get the elephant out of the room. Xeno. Oh, yes. Xeno. People are still hoping for Xeno to appear in Super Smash Bros. Well, Xeno's on the site. Xeno's on the site. And, yep, this is the reasons used by the site. So, of course, Xeno and, yeah, Banjo-Kazooie likely got added. Xeno could appear, but he's a hype code, but he has to compete with Sora, Rayman, Sante. And, yeah, these characters are much more, likely than, even Sora's much more likely, Yeah, so E3 2020, E3 2021, but E3 2020 got cancelled, so why is it unlikely as of now? He's way too obscure to be added to the game, having had an appeal for 24 years. He has only cameoed in Mario RPG as a primary character. He's not even the main character. He is owned by Square Enix, so it's likely, notably since he has the properties, it would be unlikely willing to license an obscure character. He is a side character, not the main character. His game is obscure as of now. 90s kids will like to tell you that Super Mario RPG is the greatest game of all time, but nope, his game is actually obscure as of now. He is very annoyingly requested. Redeeming qualities, he has a potential moveset. Even though he's a side obscure character, he's obviously a Mario character. He made more sense to unlikely characters alongside these characters listed above. He is playable in Smash XP and Smash Bros. Crusade. He did have a much, me costume gunner in Smash 4, but however, made him more unlikely that no longer exists in Smash Bros. Ultimate as of now. Xeno wanted him bored. At this point, Sakurai didn't include Xeno to the licensing issues. Sakurai included Cloud Heroes because they've two main representatives for Square Enix and Xeno. King K. Rool's main attackers of the Donkey Kong franchise, and Banjo-Kazooie are the protagonists of their own franchise. Xeno is a side character. This game fell for Banjo-Kazooie and King K. Rool on Smash, but not Xeno, because these characters were prominent roles in the franchises. The Ice Climbers and Pit made it into Smash Bros. Melee and Brawl before Sakurai wanted a simple SNES Wrestle rep. And for that reason, Freaky Pig, he's not obscure because he has a recent game character surprising parts of Nintendo characters, and Xeno is not a Nintendo character. And yep, that's all for Xeno, okay? Next is Sans. So Sans is another popular requested character. I made a joke that in the next Smash Bros. Games, Sans is going to be a playable character, but I hope he's not, okay? Sans is an awful character, okay? While he's very unlikely, he's only fought the player when he's in the genocide route means a complicated game for Smash for real. He's only a side character, main character being Frisk, as Rue Frisk is unlikely as well. There's nothing interesting about him that makes him a full playable character. He and his games are obscure in Japan, and yeah, I had the following: more unfunny memes, including the infamous Sans' death memes, more toxic fangirls, and more horrible sippings. Despite the nothing interesting, Sans will have a potential moveset. At least he has a B costume as well. Until it's on Twitch, not valid argument. Yep, these are not valid arguments that Sans fans use to excuse for his character being in Smash Bros. And yeah, Sans is a highly requested character in Smash Bros. And yeah, Sans will. And yep, next we go over another character that will not be in Smash Bros. Bubsy. Bubsy, he and his game is created activated out of Steel Japan. His series is known for being pretty awful, because it is. Bubsy is one of the worst gaming characters of all time, and Bubsy content in Smash may or may not lead to backlash, even more than Byleth. Who would want a horrible video game character? He would have a potential move that, however, will not make him likely whatsoever. And yep, he won't be in Smash Bros. Bubsy will never be in Smash Bros. He doesn't even have fans anyways, so why would he include a character that nobody likes in Smash Bros? And yeah, there's a lot of characters in here on this list. Scorpion is on this list. Oh yeah, Fortnite skins, or the Fortnite characters, or people from Fortnite. Why they're unlikely? Fortnite is not well known in Japan, which can confuse a lot of Japanese players. Most of his characters are just avatar characters. So all the skins are based off non-video game characters, making it for a bit, if not harder, for him to join in. Fortnite is known to be very controversial. Epic Games is not known in Japan as a history of lawsuits. Fortnite content have very met with backlash. He is one of the music requests that Kazuhiro Harada has muted because Fortnite's garbage. Why do you want Fortnite in Smash Bros? And yeah, Fortnite will not be in Smash Bros. Okay. Dante is because that one guy muted his request for it. And yeah, now we'll be going over the next character. Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Yep, Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Why he's unlikely. Sora, along with Kingdom Hearts franchise, is owned by Disney, with Square Enix only developing and publishing the game. Since Disney is known for being very strict of its properties, it is very complicated to get Sora and Smash Bros. Sora is created by Square Enix, which is a fine company, but like Disney, they don't be sensitive to IPs. Sora will look very out of place with his Disney companions. Yep. His English voice actors probably won't work with Nintendo due to content issues, and he's annoying requested that Kazuhiro Harada had muted requests for him. So, yep, he would have a potential moves that at least he's playable Smash Bros. too. Cloud appeared in Kingdom Hearts. Cloud is owned by Square Enix, while Sora is owned by Disney, and yep, it's the whole thing of Disney. Yep. So, yep, that is it. Yep, Sora will not be in Smash. And we'll probably alongside all the rest of these characters. And probably most of these characters on the site may not appear in Smash Ultimate as well. I placed our Sakurai file lawsuit against Disney at Sora on Disney Fast Pass. Well, the record well, but Nintendo was very strict to the characters that we moved, but it happened. Mario also could have also happened, but the way didn't find natural Mario cameoing there. Yep, so that's basically it. And yeah, they're working with Universal now, the competitors of Disney, which I said, which I mentioned earlier when I was talking about Shrek. Nintendo is working with Universal and Illumination as well with the Mario movie, and they're also making a theme park as well, and Universal Parks, which is Disney's competitor. Which is another reason why Disney will probably not let Sora and Smash Bros anytime soon. That's basically it. Goodbye.